To all in winning the 1986 Governor's Cup.
In the winner's circle, congratulations, Bill O'Donnell. This had to be a tremendous feat, a remarkable show of courage by a great two-year-old.
Yeah, he really won a great race. You know, the last couple of weeks I raced him, and, you know, he's really been strong at the end of the mile. And, you know, tonight he hung on. He kept digging. I kept chasing him on, and he kept wanting to go. And, you know, he won a hell of a race.
There's no question that the outside 10 post has to be a major factor in a race such as this. Going to the gate, as we'll see on the replay shortly, we see that you make your decision right away.
I made it Wednesday afternoon when the draw come out. You know, the 10 hole, you take back your 12th, you know, following along. He got good gate speed, and I went other ways, and, you know, luckily I got the front and was able to hold my position.
Nuclear Weapon makes a big challenge right at the half mile coming up, and then before you can even rest, here comes Sultan.
Yeah, I didn't get much rest. You know, when Nuclear Weapon came, you know, I looked around, there was 4 or 5 of them coming. I couldn't take a chance to let them go and get locked in behind him, so I just had to take my best shot from there.
You mentioned the improvement in Redskin over the past few weeks. Right now, he has to be the two-year-old looking forward to big doings in the Breeders' Crown coming up. What impresses you the most about Redskin?
Well, his stamina. You know, he's really strong and got a great gait to him and a good attitude, and, you know, he's easy to drive, and, you know, he just lets you do whatever you want to do with him.
With about 100 yards to go, it looked like that's where you had to reach back, both you and the horse.
Well, that's the difference between a great one and a good one. You know, they reach down when you really need them and keep going.
Here they come. And let it go. The 1986 presidential is underway. Maximilian Hanover down on the rail as they hustle into that turn. Sir Beam up on the outside. Maximilian made a break. Golden Great made a break. They'll swing around the turn as they go to the first eighth and onto the back lane. Pacing to that first quarter from the outside to roll to the front. Sir Beam. Track Robbery gets away second. Here comes the Redskin, the outside food. Merrily We Roll Along is fourth. Dictionary comes on in fifth. Sixth. It's Z28 and a quarter went in 29 and 1/5. Golden Greek trails Maximilian Hanover and Scene Topper as they pace around that upper turn the first time. The Redskin has command of it by the 3/8 in front of the grandstand. They'll head to the half. It's Redskin up front, racing in second. Sir Beam. Track Robbery tips out of 30s underway early. Here comes Merrily We Roll Along. They'll get to the half in 59 and 1. Into the Action Dictionary. Right there, Z28. Golden Greek, Maximilian, and the trailer Scene Topper. The clubhouse turn the second time. They'll pace around that turn. Bill O'Donnell and Redskin to the 5/8. 3/8 of a mile to go. Track Robbery up on the outside for Pete Rosito is second. Down along the rail in third is Sir Beam. Merrily We Roll Along goes under the whip fourth. Far outside, here comes Dictionary. Fizz Z28 comes on. 3/4, 129 and 1. Redskin into that final turn. It's the Redskin. Track Robbery. Here comes Dictionary flying on the outside. Sir Beam 4, Z28 fifth. Merrily We Roll Along. They turn for the finish mark and down the stretch. It's Redskin in command of it. Track Robbery, Dictionary, and Z28 as they drive to the wire. Redskin wins the 1986 presidential.
The second division had that outstanding colt I was talking about. His name is Redskin. He was 2-5, and he made the turn on top, and he will begin to lengthen his advantage here. Long shot Savage Breeze enjoyed a very good trip sitting in the 2-hole. You'll see him pacing steadily on the outside. And from far back, here comes a real long shot and a sleeper. Sunset Warrior closing a ton of ground towards the end. Run the table, also from the Delinsko stable, as was the first heat winner. He had a little bit of pace at the end of it in fourth. But Redskin and Billy O'Donnell, they win it in 155-3 with a very snappy last quarter of 28-1. The Redskin has taken the scalps from his competition, and in recent weeks, including this courageous score in the Governor's Cup here at Garden State Park, he has become a legitimate threat to Jake Lobell's divisional hopes. He has danced every dance, fought every fight, and has socked away well over $1 million in the process. I spoke with Redskins owner and trainer Jerry Smith last night, and he believes his protege has proven himself on the field of battle. With a win in the Breeders' Crown, do you think that Redskin deserves to be voted 2-year-old pacing colt of the year?
Well, I'm not sure I understand how they vote. You know, there's Redskin obviously has made the most money. If he does a little good tomorrow night, he'll be the high money winner of any 2-year-old ever, which I think certainly deserves a lot of credit. Another colt has got a faster record than Redskin or Jake Lobell. So I'm not sure what they're looking for. A colt that has raced against all of the colts all year and made the most money, I think certainly deserves some consideration.
Would you vote for him?
Yes, I certainly would.
Now, what about Redskin's chances in the Breeders' Crown? How's he coming up to the race?
Well, he's trained perfect. You know, it's like I say, he started in May, and he's raced tough right through. These colts has got to start getting tired pretty quick. That's a long season for a 2-year-old. This is pretty late to be racing 2-year-old. Latest I've ever raced a colt. So you never know when they're going to start tailing off a little bit. But he certainly looks like he's come into this race in good shape.
He seems to like the track here at Garden State too.
Yeah, he's handled this track pretty well.
Redskin's first 3 starts in 1987 at 3 were winning performances. His first, a qualifying win by 35 lengths, and in his first start of the year, an impressive win in 156 on a half-mile track at an invitational for 3-year-olds. Redskin's third win was in the elimination of the Windy City Pace in 156 and 4, with a breathtaking last quarter in 27-2 on a half-mile track. An unfortunate accident in the final, his 4th start of the year, left him with an injured left shoulder, which remained chronic for his entire 3-year-old campaign. Because of this injury, he missed the Cane Pace and the Meadowlands Pace and was pointed to the Little Brown Jug, where he finished second in both his elimination and final. 3 weeks later, he was devastating in the $447,000 Messenger Stake at Roosevelt, defeating world champion Jake Lobell and Little Brown Jug winner Jaguar Spur.
They're off and pacing. Tigger Star out quickly for the lead with a Happy Affair. Merrily we roll along. Frugal Gourmet in the far outside. Into the first turn, Tigger Star with the lead. Happy Affair on the outside. Merrily we roll along. Parked out third. Simcoe Hanover fourth. Bomb Rickles fifth. Frugal Gourmet on the outside 6th. Redskin 7th. Jake Lobell 8th. Marvel the outside 9th with automatically the trailer Jaguar Spur. They go to the quarter pole. Happy Affair late. Merrily we roll on the outside. They're at the quarter in 28 flat. They race into the paddock turn the first time. Happy Affair with a late lead. Tigger Star second. Merrily we roll along. Dropping in third. Simcoe Hanover up in the outside fourth. Bomb Rickles moving up fifth. Frugal Gourmet in the outside sixth. Automatically 7th. Redskin 8th with Jake Lobell, Marvel, and Jaguar Spur. They combine the stands the first time. Simcoe Hanover has taken over the lead. Happy Affair second. Bomb Rickles moving up in the outside third. Tigger Star on the rail fourth. They reach the half mile in 59-1. They're into the clubhouse turn. Simcoe Hanover has the lead. Bomb Rickles in the outside. Happy Affair is third. Frugal Gourmet with the cover fourth. Jake Lobell 3 wide fifth and going up. Tigger Star 6th, Redskin 7th. Merrily we roll along 8th with Marvel, automatically in Jaguar Spur. They go to the 3/4. Jake Lobell flying in the outside. At the rail, Simcoe Hanover. Redskin is 4 deep with Frugal Gourmet. 3/4 in 1, 28-4. Paddock turn the final time. Jake Lobell in the outside, 3/4 of a length. Simcoe Hanover. Redskin 3 wide third, Frugal Gourmet 4th. They've got an eighth of a mile to pace now. They turn for home. J-Lo Bell by a length and a half. Redskin on the outside. For the lane, J-Lo Bell. Redskin, Simcoe Hanover's coming back. Redskin on the outside. Simcoe Hanover, J-Lo Bell. Redskin wins the Messenger.
In his 2 years of racing, Redskin defeated the best the sport could offer. Whether racing on a mile or a half-mile track, he was always a major factor to win. A review of his stakes wins and placings prove him to be a truly unique animal. The Goshen Cup, he finished second. The Shepherd Pace Elimination, he finished first. The Shepherd Pace Final, he finished second. The Woodrow Wilson Elimination, he finished first. The Fox Stake Elimination, he finished second. The Kentucky Pacing Derby Elimination, he finished third. The American National, he finished second. The New York Sire Stake, he finished first. The Tompkins Gears Stake, he finished first. The Governor's Cup Elimination, he finished first. The Governor's Cup Final, he finished first. The Presidential Elimination, he finished first. The Presidential Final, he finished first. The Breeders' Crown Elimination, he finished first. The Breeders' Crown Final, he finished second. In 22 starts at 2, he had 11 wins, 7 seconds, and 1/3 for 19 placings in 22 starts for earnings of $1,407,263 to make him the leading money-winning 2-year-old in history. In the Windy City Pace Elimination, he finished first. The New York Sire Stake, he finished second. The Tompkins Gears Stake, he finished second. The American National, he finished second. The Little Brown Jug Elimination, he finished second. The Little Brown Jug Final, he finished second. The Messenger Stake, he finished first. With no Meadow Skipper blood in his pedigree, these racing accomplishments take on added meaning.